Welcome back. This is going to be my Finish 7 by Spring finale. Today is Thursday the 24th. I did end up using these products until the 21st or the 22nd. I'm not even sure, but this is the progress that I made in the products and also the ones that I did finish. I picked 8 products for this project instead of 7 because I needed a little bit of help for lipstick, but I intended to finish 7 products instead of the 8. Now I'm going to share with you what I did finish, what I didn't finish, the progress that I made, and also a little bit of a review on each one of these products. And by the end of the video, I'm going to give you a couple of things that I learned from this project. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first thing, which is the Youthful Wear Foundation by Physicians Formula. This is in the color medium. This is not the perfect shade for me, and it's the darkest one that they have. So even though I love the formula, which is a mousse, and it's a medium coverage foundation, and it really lasts a long time, it's perfect for summer, I just feel like I can't make this shade work for me. And since it's a mousse, whenever I try to mix other products with this, it's kind of tricky. Not every single product work with it, and sometimes, you know, they change the consistency of the mousse depending on what you're mixing it with. So for that reason, I don't think that I'm gonna repurchase it right away. I wish Physicians Formula would add darker shades so they could accommodate more people, because I feel like this is the kind of products that, for me, being an NC35 medium right now, it's too light. So I feel like I have to skip on something that I like just because of the shade. The next product is the NYX BB Cream or Beauty Balm. This is supposed to brighten, smooth, moisturize. It's oil-free, it's mineral enriched, and this is in the color 03 Golden. This is the kind of product that what it does, I think, it's kind of play with the light, and it evens out your skin tone in a very natural way. It doesn't have the perfect shade. This is actually kind of gray. So once you put it in your skin, it kind of, I don't know, changes or goes with your pH balance. I don't know, something. It does something that you can't really see that you're wearing any kind of BB cream, foundation, or anything. You can't see it on your skin, but you can see that your skin is more even and it looks more perfected, moisturized. I love to have this in my purse and reapply. If I feel like I'm gonna have a really long day, I'm not gonna wear makeup because, you know, I'm gonna go to the gym or whatever, but then I want to apply something to make my skin look a little bit better. Even if I don't have concealer or anything, I feel like this evens out my skin and it makes it look better than if I didn't use any kind of makeup. So this is the kind of product that I would repurchase. I think NYX is going to be 40% off pretty soon at Ulta, so hopefully I can get one of this at that time. The next product is the Physicians Formula Super BB Concealer. I have a review, not a review, but a first impression on this. I do have in the NYX BB Cream and also with the Youthful Wear Foundation. They will all be linked up here and also in the description box down below in case I ran out of cards. Those are the things that you see up here. Now, for this, quickly, what I don't like about it is that it's too creamy. So even when I set it with a powder, it kind of smudges my eyeliner, the bottom lashes, the mascara, everything. It smudges with this for me. So that was my experience. This was full and now it's completely empty. You can't even see the markings anymore. I think you can see one right there. It has a brush applicator. It's just, no, it doesn't work for me, and I think it's about $10 or so. So I rather buy my Fit Me concealer and use it like I did end up using this as a highlighter in this area from this down and in the middle or the center of my face than spending $10 or $12 in a concealer that I can't really use as a concealer. The next product is another concealer, and this is a Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer. This is in the color medium, but I can't make it work for me. And I don't know if you can see from there, but you can see through the packaging. Maybe, hopefully, no. You can't really see it, but you can see through the packaging. I'm not gonna cut open these products because I want to save them for the end of the year so I can share with you the total amount of empties in makeup. So for that reason, I'm not gonna cut it open because then it becomes something really messy, and then trying to find the other part or tape them together is just something that I don't want to do. So for that reason, at the time that this, you know, product didn't come out, and then it just was over. I don't like it. I could use it because I was mixing it with my Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer, but if I had to use this by itself, it just doesn't cover my dark circles. It leaves them gray. I know there's people that told me that this is to cover tattoos and maybe kind of blemishes or conceal the face, but I don't know how this is supposed to cover a tattoo if it doesn't even cover my dark circles. It might be because of the undertone. It might be just the, you know, the chemistry of my skin, whatever. But it just didn't work for me and I wouldn't repurchase it. The next product is a powder. This is by Wet n Wild. This is a Take on the Day mattifying powder by, I think it's the Fergie collection by Wet n Wild. This is completely empty. I had to kind of get the whatever rim I had up here and kind of smudge it and use it as a loose powder, because then it was really hard to use for some reason. But I'm happy that this is over with, because I wanted to go back to my loose powders that I have by City Colors and Tarte. I feel like they do pretty much the same thing. This is a really nice powder. You can find it at Walgreens. You can find it at Walmart. It's about $5. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like this product, but I feel like I get more product when I buy the City Colors one than this one. So even though it's a really nice product, I feel like I can get more for my money when I spend it on my City Colors one. The Tarte one is just a mini one that I have from a set, and I love that one too, but it's more expensive. Now, the last product that I finished is this cream bronzer by Sonia Kashuk. This is in the color Rich Bronze. I'm trying to get whatever is there. I mean, that's a swatch right there. You can use this for contouring, also for bronzing your face. It's a really nice cream bronzer and I love it. I enjoy it. I had this in my collection for quite a long time, so that's why I decided to use it up. But this is one of those products that I will repurchase. I'm gonna keep this container because sometimes when I get bored with a lipstick, I just make it blush, and this kind of container, it's really nice to keep a cream blush in. So I love this and I'm so happy that I ended up using it up before the deadline. Now the next product is by MAC. This is the color Mid Mauve. That's how much I have left, and this is the plastic right here. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but this is one of the products that I'm not going to count as done. This would be my 7th product, but I'm not counting it as done because I'm going to continue to use it until it's completely done. I think I can still use it like this, and I love this color. I love to mattify it with a mattifying powder and have a matte lipstick with this. It's just one of those colors that is really flattering. Now, would I repurchase it? If I can find it in a matte formula, yes, I will. I'm over this kind of luster finish for at the moment. I'm sure it's gonna change, but at the moment, if I had to go right now to repurchase it, I'd probably go with a matte one, or I'm probably gonna try to find a color like this in the matte line. So yeah, it's nice and I will continue to use it until it's done. Finally, I have this one by Maybelline. This is the Touch of Spice lipstick, and I'm in the 3rd line right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. And this is a really nice color. It's what I have on my lips. I just wanted to have something matte to kind of combine with the MAC one, so I'm okay with keeping this one in my collection. So finally, what I've learned from this project is that I have to be a little bit more picky with my foundations and BB creams. Now, I love this formula and I love how it looks. I love everything about it, but it's too light. And I feel like I thought, well, I'll make it work with some other products, but I think that I need to find that foundation that it doesn't need the help from other foundations or other products to make them work, especially if they're going to be about $12 or $16. I don't remember how much is this one, but usually Physicians Formula foundations, they're not the most affordable one. So, you know, that's one of the things that I need to keep in mind. And also with the BB creams, you know, it's just that kind of thing that I need to keep in mind when I buy a new product and kind of find things that I like. I know I like this one, so compare it with this one, the new BB cream, and see if it's better and it's worth keeping, or if it's just something that it's not gonna work for me and I don't need it in my collection. Now, kind of the same thing with the concealers. I knew from my first impression that I didn't like this concealer. I should have returned it. I knew when I first started this project I didn't like this one, but I still wanted to use it to kind of see if I could get why people love it so much. Now, I didn't get it. I don't like it still pretty much. I don't want to say I hate it, but it doesn't work for me. So, you know, by the end of the project, I realized that concealers are concealers. If you try it for a week and it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to return it, or I'm just gonna have to give it away because I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to change my mind. My dark circles are not getting any lighter, and my dark circles and my undertones and everything is going to be the same. So, you know, it can change that it's drier, or it can change that it's not as dry, but it's not going to change the color. So for that reason, I need to just kind of be more thoughtful, you know, at the time that I'm going to buy a new concealer, or just stick with things that I know I love. And if I try something new to share with you guys, if it doesn't work, I just need to make sure I return it or give it away instead of hoarding it or just keeping it in my drawer. So anyways, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I would love to know how you did with this project if you did. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new, remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new videos Monday through Fridays, and I'll see you on my next one.